So we know most of the boxing world has been writing off Oshakie Foster because he did take a few losses earlier in his career. But just because you took a few losses, that does not mean that you're never going to be a great fighter, because Oshakie Foster is starting to make a name for himself. For example, just look at Manny Pacquiao and Bernard Hopkins. They both took losses in their career, and Bernard Hopkins actually lost his first fight. So we already seen Oshakie Foster beat big names. He actually beat Stephen Coolboy Fulton and Ray Ford. And I do recall most of the boxing content creators were saying that Raymond Ford will be Oshakie Foster, but that fight was not even close. Oshakie Foster separated himself from Raymond Ford. So now Oshakie Foster has been calling the A+ level fighters. He called out Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. He even did a face-off with Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson refused to shake his hand to make the fight happen. But when Shakur Stevenson and Oshakie Foster did a face-off, Shakur Stevenson was a lot bigger than Oshakie Foster, and I believe it will make more sense if Oshakie Foster will fight Gervonta Tank Davis, because they are closer to that weight class. Because Oshakie Foster fights at 130 and Shakur Stevenson fights at 140 and Gervonta Tank Davis fights at 135, but I believe Tank Davis can still make 130. I do understand this though, Oshakie Foster is a champion at 130, but he still will not be the A side over Shakur Stevenson or Tank Davis. So because Oshakie Foster has to move up 2 weight classes to fight Shakur Stevenson, 135 then 140, I'm wondering if Oshakie Foster will request for Shakur Stevenson to have a rehydration clause and a catch weight, because Shakur Stevenson has been calling out Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, but he wants to fight them with a rehydration clause and a catch weight, or a catch weight at 144. So I'm wondering if Oshakie Foster and Shakur Stevenson will meet in the middle and maybe fight at 135. Now I'm down to watch both fights, Shakur Stevenson versus Oshakie and Oshakie versus Gervonta Tank Davis. But I hope that he fights Tank Davis first, because Tank is already fighting at 135. That means Oshakie Foster will only have to move up 1 weight class to fight Tank Davis, even though Tank Davis hits a lot harder than Shakur Stevenson. But who do you guys think Oshakie Foster should fight first, Shakur Stevenson or Gervonta Tank Davis? Comment below and I'll write to everyone back. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Manny out. Peace.